Good afternoon. This is Gokul. Welcome to my dashboard on IT salary survey of European Union, which shows an overview of the IT salary trends in the year 2019 and 2020 in the European Union and also some cities in the North America. So I've divided my dashboard into three pages. First, starting with the demographics page, summary page, and a details page. So the demographics page contains all the basic details like the number of respondents to the survey and the gender breakdown, age distribution, and the concentration of the cities that the respondents came from, and the type of employment, the language that they speak at work, and also a comparison between the 2019 and the 2020 numbers. I've also used a bookmarking function here to show the city-wise breakdown of all the uh, things in the chart as well. So moving on to the summary page has the uh, factors like or income factors and all, and how the income is varied according to the age group of the people, seniority level of the people, and as well as the total experience of the people, how the experience affects their income. So the second page talks about that, and also the detail page gives a detailed idea of the salary of people by city, the vacation days that people get, and also if there is any, because in 2020, as we all know, is the year which corona happened, and we all know that almost lost lot of people lost their job. So even though IT was an industry which gained from 2020 corona outbreak, which has a lot, mostly IT professionals have made a lot of money. Still, there were job losses. So I'll be talking about that in this page. And also the popular or the programming language the most respondents use, as well as some basic things based some things based on the position of the respondents, like their annual average salary in the last year and the current year, the percentage of increase or decrease in the salary, the average vacation days that they get, and also whether they work whether they're doing work from home or not, or how much days, or what is the percentage of days that they're doing work from home, and all these details will be talked in the third page. So moving on to the first page, here I have also used uh, drop down functionalities as well. And moving on to the data side, uh, this is my data. So I've also created a lot of calculated fields as well as measures here. Like this, I've created age group calculated field, uh, sorting by because the data set did not have an age group. It only had the age of people respondents. So I created an age group calculated field to put the data into groups so that I can get idea of how the age or the years of experience of the people, and how the salary changes according to that, and how it affects the overall output. And also I've used a lot of measures as well, like to calculate average yearly salary, and to calculate the percentage of job lost due to corona, and also for work from home percentage. All this I've calculated using measures, and also I've created a calculator field for total income percentage increase as well. So moving on to my visualization. Yeah. So this is my dashboard. Uh, there is a total of 1,224 respondents in the survey. So that's in the data set. And when we break down give a breakdown of the gender, almost 84 percentage of the respondents are male, and almost 15.52% are female. And there are some other diverse people as well, like 0.25 percentage. And when it comes to the age distribution, here I've created this using that calculated field I've created, so that I can distribute, like I can see how many people are between the age groups. So here we can see that almost 52 percentage of people are between the age groups of 31 to 40, and the second most prominent age group is 21 to 30 with almost 40 percentage. And then people with 41 to 50 with a uh, 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 with 6.62 percentage of contribution. Now, uh, if we look at the the demographics, the mostly the respondents are based on Europe, and mostly we zoom in, we can see that mostly the respondents are based on Germany, German cities, and there are some European cities like Ireland, London, Paris, and all, and also some US cities like New York, Los Angeles, uh, and Toronto as well. And if we moving on to the employment type, there are almost more than 95 percentage of the employees are full-time employees, and there are some self-employed people and some part-time employees, and couple of founders and working students and and intern as well in the respondents. This is a comparison on the average salary between the year 2019 and 2020. As I said, we know 2020 is the year of coronavirus, and 2000 in the year there has been a lot of industries which faced a lot of losses, and a lot of people has lost their jobs, and a lot of people has had a salary cut in their 2020. But here we can see the average salaries has definitely increased in the year 2020 compared to 2019. So it's because of the thing that the coronavirus was a great boom to the IT industry, and IT industry flourished like anything during that time, and we can see that reflection in the salaries as well. And there has been job loss in IT industry as well. And with the measures, I've calculated the total percentage of job loss in the IT sector on like in the from the respondents that uh, I've got is 6.7%. Almost 6.7 percentage people got their job lost their jobs because of coronavirus, whereas almost 20 percentage of people instead of going were to work in the office, they were doing work from home instead of going to office. So the main language at work is English. Almost 1,000 people out of the 1,224 respondents speak English. And the second common language is German, with almost 180 people speaking the German. So moving on to the summary page. So here is the this page gives a breakdown of the total the amount of salary of people based on their experience level, that is based on their seniority level, or based on their age group, or based on their how long they have been working in the field. So in the first chart shows a scatter plot chart which shows the total number of years that they've worked in the x-axis, as well as that it's the sum of their total income in the y-axis. So we can see that as experience increases, there is a gradual increases in the total salary as well, total income as well. So we can see from this scatter plot, we can clearly say that there is a kind of a linear relation itself, kind of a linear relation we can see here. I didn't draw a trend line. If we draw a trend line, it's kind of linear, maybe slightly having a upward curve to the trend, and we can this shows that the more experience that people have, the more income that they are gaining. And the second chart shows an average income breakdown based on their age group. So in here we can see that people if you are working in the IT field between the ages of 51 and 60 is earning the most amount of income at 109K on an average per year. That's the highest income age group. Highest 51 to 60 is the age group with the highest income category, while followed by age group between 31 to 40 and 41 to 50 at 93K. Then the other age group, the next is the age group between 21 to 30, which is earning around 75K per year. And then the people who are above 60 in the industry is earning an average of 65K. And people, the newbies who's below the age of 20 is earning around 38K in the IT industry out of the respondents. So when we look at the percentage, the number of people based on the seniority level, the most of the respondents comes into the senior category. Almost 555 people out of the respondents are seniors. Then 358 people are middle level employees, and 162 people are leads in the field, and 77 are juniors. Now, if you see the type of contract, there are actually two type of contract people are in, either permanent contract or temporary contract. Permanent contract means unlimited contract. So we can see that here, the two temporary contract and unlimited contract. So based on that, the seniority, we can like classify like how many people are in the temporary contract and how many people are working on the unlimited or permanent contract. So in the number of in the almost 533 out of 555 people in the senior level are working as unlimited, working in unlimited contract or working as a permanent employee, whereas only 22 people in the uh, uh, senior level is working as a temporary employee. So we can see that in almost all the cases, almost more than 90%, 95% of the people are working in an unlimited contract or working as a permanent employee in this IT sector. From the respondents, or very few people work as a temporary work in a temporary contract. And when we look at the comparison of the salary, who's working uh, when we compare the salary of the people who's working unlimited contract versus the temporary contract, we can see that people who are working in unlimited contract or who are permanent employees is earning more compared to temporary contract employees. Whereas in case of Canada, it's totally different. Contract employees earn much more than permanent employees. But here, it's mostly the data is from Germany, and we can see that permanent employees get paid much better than the like almost 10 15,000 K on an average higher than the temporary employees. So when it comes to yearly income and the bonus earned by the people based on the seniorities, the C-level employees, that is C-suite managers like the CEOs and CFOs and CTOs. Here in the case, it should be CTOs. The CTOs earns the most amount of like yearly income and bonus. Like the income is like their average income is like 150,000. These are all in euros, by the way. 50,000 euros, and their bonus is like 10,000. Sorry, how much is it? It's it's 50,000 euros per year on an average. The next one is uh, C-level executive managers. So these are the managers who comes just below the C-level or top C-level executive like CTO. So they earn around $115,000 in on a year on an average, and almost 35,000 25,000 for in their bonus. Then followed by head, director, VP, principal, manager, lead, and senior. The people who earn lowest are the student employees and working students and interns. We can see they earn very less compared to uh, the other people based on the seniority. So these interns and working students are very like they're having the least seniority, so they earn the least as well. So this from this we can clearly understand that the employees with the higher seniority level earns much better than the employees with the lower seniority level. So the income gradually increases based on the seniority as well. We can see that like seniority increases, the income also increases. We can see that in the age group as well. As the age group increase, the age of the employee increases, the salary also increases. The average salary also increases. That short here, all the graphs show the same trend. Now moving on to the details page. So here the average yearly here I've shown the average yearly salary based on city. So here I've given the detailed idea of the salary based on the city, which city offers the highest salary and which city offers the lowest salary, the average vacation days that people get in certain cities, and also the job number of jobs lost in the city because of coronavirus, and also the popular programming language that people use. I've also given a column here with the details based on the position of the employees, like the average salary of the of different positions in the current year 2020, and the average salary in the year 2019 as well, and the percentage of increase or decrease in their salaries, and the vacations days that they get, and also if they're working at all as in work from home, what is the percentage of time that they're working, days that they're working in work from home. So all these data based on the position mentioned here in the this table as well. So I mainly use this table and these charts to do the drill down uh, based on the summary page. Before that, I'll just show numbers based on the cities. Like the here, we have taken three top cities because mostly the our respondents are from Berlin, Munich, and Frankfurt. So I've used these three cities and to see the statistics of these cities. So this is the overall total 1,224 respondents statistics. Now just taking the Berlin one. So out of the 1,224 people, almost half, 663 people are so respondents are from Berlin. So and we can see that Berlin, compared to the overall income, Berlin has seen a higher income increase in the year 2020 compared to 2019. And the gender breakdown and the age breakdown is kind of similar in Berlin. And people mainly speak the English language here in Berlin, and very few. So sorry, not speak work. They use English for their work in Berlin because Berlin is the capital of Germany, and a lot of people speak and work in English over there. And also, very few people, almost 5 6 percentage of people use German, whereas almost 94% people use English for their working as a primary language. Moving on to the summary, here there is a change in when we come look at the income based on the age group. Here uh, in Berlin, the age group from 41 to 50 makes higher yearly income compared to the age group 51-60. This was the age group from 51 to 60 was making more money when it comes to worldwide. But for Berlin, the age group between 41 to 50 is making much more compared to all the other age groups. And when it comes to seniority, mostly the people are senior level, then middle level, then leads. And here also the difference between the contractor salary versus the permanent employee salary is not much different. Like permanent employees make 88K per year, whereas contract employees also make the similar like at 85K. And based on seniority, CTOs make this kind of shows a similar trend here compared to the main data. Now moving on to the detailed one, Berlin has a average yearly salary of 74,000 euros, and people get around 28.31 days on a year average on a year vacation days, and almost around 5%, maybe less than 5% people lost their jobs because of coronavirus in the city of Berlin, and mostly the people use Python and Java in Berlin. If we if we look at the average salary uh, based on the position, the freelance AI lead or advisor makes the highest salary in Berlin at around 20,000, 200,000 euros per year. And if you look at their average salary in the last year, it was just $80,000. Now, instead of $80,000, they are making $200,000. That shows how much AI, like how much improvements AI have led in terms of like salary and all. So now, as of now, AI is in demand, and people who have experience in AI, those advisors, they are getting much higher compared to the previous years. See, we can see a 150% increase in uh, uh, the previous salary, but their average vacation days is limited because they have a lot of work to do, and they are all doing work from office. They are not doing work from home. So, so if you look at the demographics page, and if we see the statistics of Munich, there are almost 232 respondents. And here the Munich city pays much better than Berlin at 78K at 2020. And even 2019 also the average pay is higher, and the percentage of job loss is kind of it's reduced, whereas Berlin was having higher, like 7.84 percentage of people lost their jobs, while Munich only in Munich we can only see 3.88%, and in Frankfurt also, the compared to these two cities, the average salary is very less compared to Berlin and Munich. That's because Berlin and Munich are the biggest cities in France, sorry, in Germany, and but we can see very few people lost their jobs because of Corona in Frankfurt compared to Munich or Berlin. So these are the other statistics. Now moving on to the drill down functions that I've used. So I've mainly put drill down for this. I put drill down for these charts. I'll go to the detail page. So here we can see how I put a drill down based on age group, based on contract duration, based on gender, and based on seniority level as well. So I put four drill downs. First, I'll show the drill down based on age group. I put the drill down for the age group. So this column, if we show, see if I right click here, now I can get the drill to function. If I go to details, this is I've right clicked for the age group 21 to 30. So if I go to the details, it will show all the statistics for that specific age group. So so for that specific age group, which cities uh, uh, pays the better, like which the what's the average vacation days for that position, and how many people uh, lost job in that age group, sorry, in that age group, and the popular programming language in the age group. So if you look at the 21 to 30 age group, all the highest paid uh, professionals are software people who are working in software sales. Their average in annual salary is 150,000, and they are getting a 28 days of work vacation days in year, and also they are working 100%. As of the data says, 100% of the people who are working in the software sales are doing work from home. Now if you move on to the second drill down, that's based on contract duration. Yes, please. Yeah, so uh, I can use I can just see the data of the people who are working on an unlimited contract. So if I just click the details of that, this shows the statistics of only the permanent employees and not the contract employees. I'll just look at the details of the contract employees instead. Yeah, so we can see that the contract employees in the city of Munich get paid very high wages, at like 170K euro on an average on a year, and this is the number of vacation days that they get in each city, and also this is the uh, number of like how many people lost their jobs. Almost six people lost their job in the city of Berlin, and also this is the popular programming language. When it comes to the contract position, the data engineer position gets paid the highest at 155,000, Uh, and whereas they used to get $200,000 last year, so they're actually the percentage has decreased from the previous year. Now, if we look at the details based on the gender, if you right click here, you can see the we'll see the demographic, it's the statistics of females. So for females, we can see the city of Cologne get the females in the city of Cologne get paid the highest, 73,000 euros on an average. And females who are working in Berlin has lost like almost 10 people who was 10 females who working in Berlin lost their jobs because of COVID, and Java is the most popular programming language used by females in the from the respondents, and the highest paid position for females is program manager position, and females mostly we can see here the for females the highest paid positions are non-technical positions like program manager, agile master, and project management, product manager, and recruiter. Compared to males, males are getting paid higher in the technical positions, and female are getting paid more in the non-technical positions. The average salary of a female working as a program manager is 86,000, and previous year was 75,000. We can clearly see almost a 15% increase in their salary, and they are having almost 31 days of average vacation days in a year, and they all work from office. Now nobody works from home. The next drill down is based on seniority level. You can just go and look at that as well. So we can see the data of the senior level employees, just the senior level employees. So senior level employees get mostly paid most in the city of Zurich, which is in Switzerland. And these are their average vacation days on a year for different cities. They are getting higher vacation days in Stockholm, and this is the job loss percentage based on the cities. And Java is also the popular programming language for the senior level employees, and the people who are getting the positions which are getting paid highest for the senior level employees are in software sales. They are getting around 150,000 in a year. And the average salary of last year is not listed here because that respondent was might have been working in a different company, and the software sales guy is working 100% from home. And then it's the senior programming manager getting paid at 123,600 euros, which is a slight increase of 3% from last year. And but they are getting more vacation days as senior program managers compared to other positions. These are the statistics of the IT salary survey in the European Union for the year 2019 and 20. Thank you so much.